Good evening, everyone.
How do?
Hiya, Amjad.
How do I'm Jan? Are we right, lad? On time today?
So yes, as you can see, the laptop hasn't had no adverse effects from other night's fiasco.
Yes, so word of advice from Pixie, never ever wash your laptop with water. It don't like it.
But people know that my throat gets dry and I always like to have a glass of water. I mean, I have actually got one, but it's here at side of me. I weren't having that palaver again. and what it was, it were a bit of both really. Chris bought the table that I do me live stream baking on, and it actually caught the table that I got my laptop and everything on, and a glass of water. But hey ho. I think quick thinking and the fact that it had got a protector over the keyboard, etc.
And a bit of paper on it.
Yeah, plus me recipe were on it as well. So I think that basically saved the day, and that got most of it. So yeah, I decided sort of yesterday. I was watching that Amjad. When you posted in your wax melts and whatever. So good way to let your hair down on your last day, and
we're like Michael Jackson.
So yeah, so I did decide sort of TMI, dear, TMI.
My little Canada.
So yeah, I thought, well, I've only done the baking stream. We're hopefully doing your Pixie and Jeanette tomorrow on Chris's stream. So I thought, I'll just do a quick live tonight.
Wales are playing at 5 o'clock tomorrow, so we can do it in the evening as planned.
Okie dokie. I don't know whether you've seen Amjad, but Kate's had her hair all done. I think it looks absolutely fantastic.
It does, looks lovely.
Yeah, she looks like a new woman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really need mine doing. Chris keeps saying, "Oh, I'll pay for you to have it done. I'll pay." I really need like it colouring professional rather than doing it myself, because when all's said and done, you can't really see it back whether you've got it all. You know what I mean? So I thought, plus I need it cutting as well. So Chris says to me he's going to treat me. I did have a pop-up come up on Facebook about like a local hairdressers. You get 30% off on your first visit or something. For some reason, my mouse isn't working now. Hi, Karate. It says it's not recognised, so why not?
What's not recognised?
Me, my mouse.
Probably knackered.
Yeah, right. Picking Amjad up from
train station.
Yeah.
It'll only take you a couple of hours, Amjad.
Well, I don't know what's up with it, but light keeps coming on and going off again.
Light's on, but there's nobody on.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's not on at the moment, but I don't know. Let me just have a look. See what I can do is, it says that the last USB device you connected to this computer malfunctioned. There you go.
Yeah, it's still drying up from other night.
But what it is I've got the external webcam on, and that's it. Right, this is the internal, the one off my Right.
Because you were using
So, yeah.
the camera.
Pixie silenced Jeanette again. No. What it-
Don't wake it up.
What it I don't know why Wakey, but I Wakey, by the way, it wasn't recognising my mask. I don't know whether it was something to do with, you know, giving it a bath the other night. But the mask wasn't working. So I'd also got an external camera. So I've unplugged that and plugged it in other side. So hopefully now it's working. So about 10 minutes after, it says USB optical mask is set up and ready to go. About 10 minutes later. Oh, dear me. If it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah. You know, I gave my laptop a bath other night. You know, no adverse effects from it, apart from mouse keeps, you know, playing silly beggars.
Callum wanted to go out today.
Yeah, it's been absolutely piddling it down here all day.
All the nice weather that we had.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. As he wants to go out.
It's raining. But the thing is, I got up at about 3 o'clock to go to Lou, and it absolutely bouncing it down. So as soon as we got up this morning, we sort of tied the cats in, so they're in. But I keep hearing a do.
I hope about. Say
What?
if you're still on about F10, I'll take Lado out and hear him go.
Yeah, it's ever so funny. It's like he's talking to Chris, because as soon as he knows, as soon as he gets a poop bag, that he's going to take him for a walk. So, like, from over there to this middle door, Biscuit's going, like he's talking to him. It's so funny. Oh, dear. So, yeah, it says we've only got 2 in, so who's left? Well, it says only 2 on here.
Karate probably took this out of the John, because I said, hey, I'm not biting.
Oh.
I'm definitely working.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not 3.
Yeah, but have we? It's come up as 3 now.
The light haven't been
So I did pin. I have worked out how to pin the StreamYard. What's my jiggy?
We got 4 in. Well, hey,
You've gone down to 3.
I'm 4 here. I'll first want to screw about with your home page.
Which own page?
Not mine, mate. I don't know. Been alright.
You're going to have to elaborate a bit on that. Oh yeah, because I think it means the thing outside not being able to find things.
No, they're probably updating, you know what they do.
I think I know what you mean, Wakey, because I went on today. I mean, like I play solitaire, and normally if you play a game regularly, it comes up with games that you played. I couldn't see any on them today on my own page, and it's basically you pin the games that you know, so they're in that drop down thing outside. So yeah, I think I do know what. Yeah, I do know what he's on about, because I'm thinking, yeah, exactly. It says all games menus missing.
I games anyway,
I knew what you were pertaining to, because I went on today and I thought, what the going off here? None of my games. Like, you see, I play solitaire all the time.
Oh, I can't get off it.
And nothing was there. So I ended up having to go in games room and find it there, and then I play like a hidden objects or something to that effect. And I actually to search for it.
Top is a really strong word in insult.
Eh?
It's the top is a really strong word in insult.
Oh, but yeah, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you are meant to be able to find things, and if they keep messing about, I mean, it were like not so long back, the old version of Facebook, and I couldn't get on with the new version. But now, and it gave you an option to revert back to the old version. Yeah, she sent me a video. You know, she's got a lot of things going on, like us. You know, and she says she would, you know, having a break from everything. So yeah. So I mean, up until like about a month or 2 months ago, you could revert back to the old version, but now it don't give you that option. So yeah, I mean, my philosophy is, why fix something if it ain't broken? You know what I mean?
Facebook and YouTube for you.
You know, it's like this. You know what I mean? As somebody complained, it's, you know, why fix something that ain't broken? You know what I mean? But hey ho. Oh, but the thing is, Wakey, when I play my games, I don't watch ads anyway. I just skip ads. You know what I mean? Because it's, you know, my way of thinking is, God, they must be desperate if they, you know, you know what they'd say. Oh, you know, we rely on ads to keep this game on. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? They come out with all this gumph and. Ah. Well, do you actually mean on your?
On YouTube, on here.
Oh, yeah.
Better watch our ads, Wakey.
Well, I don't know. I don't know whether he's referring to Facebook or what.
YouTube.
But
remember, Wakey, I've got a biscuit. The most laziest fucking dog I've ever known.
He's got 4 ad blocks running.
Hey, we're on that, Wakey.
Hey, look, this is no word of a lie. When Chris posted, when did you post? Tuesday?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I was watching his, well, I didn't get to watch it. It were about, I got a 51-minute ad. And I'd go rollicking if I didn't watch it.
Well, get this though, Wakey. When I posted it, about 5-10 minutes after I posted it.
Oh yeah, that copyright.
6 dislikes.
Yeah, yeah.
The blow and behold, a couple of days later, 5 dislikes and vanished.
Yeah. Did you hear that, everyone? It says, like, basically, it had only been posted about 5 minutes and it got 6 dislikes on it. And then next day, lo and behold, when it got up, 5 of them had gone and only 1 remained. So it's obviously somebody that's got multiple accounts, and YouTube have recognised that all these dislikes are coming from the same person, if that makes sense.
It's just going on just
specifically to dislike it.
But they're not watching the whole video or a minute of the video. They're just going on it, pausing it, disliking it, and coming
Yeah. Did you hear that? It says basically they're going on it, pausing it, not actually watching it, just so they can leave a dislike.
I know exactly who it is.
Yeah, well, we've got an idea who it is.
No, we know who it is.
But yeah, same as I says to Chris, I mean, they're not stupid at YouTube. It's probably the same person got multiple accounts.
Yep.
And they're coming on just to give him dislikes for the sake of it, you know. But hey ho, same as Chris says, he's not losing any sleep over it.
Why bother?
And I'm saying, you know, I just think I'm going to call you bro because it's a mouthful saying your nose, bro.
Don't bro.
So yeah, so I'll just refer to you as bro. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's same with me. You know, I mean, as luck has it, I haven't had a dislike for quite a while, but it don't bother me. It's just, you know, I mean, same as we've said, it's just pettiness. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just pettiness. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, it's
a grown man.
Yeah.
Put it that way. It's a male. I'm alright. Bit left at time.
Yeah. Chris knows exactly. Well, he thinks he knows who exactly it is. We can't know for certain, but he thinks he knows who it is.
Well, 90% sure.
Yeah, he's all right. You know, it's like both me and Chris, you know, we often say it's like water off a duck's back because we couldn't give a monkeys. Even if... But I look at it this way. Even though, like in the past, I've had, you know, run-ins with several people, but I won't go over to their channel just to leave them a dislike because we've had a disagreement.
Oh yeah, exactly. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all interaction with your channel.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's you know, and that's our philosophy. Exactly, you know what I mean? Thumbs up, and I've said this on many, many occasions. You know, thumbs up, thumbs down. I couldn't give a monkeys. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's like this. You know, my philosophy is, you come in because you want to come in. We don't force people to come in and watch us live streams or as vlogs or whatever. You know what I mean?
I would try, but I've got something much into the patient.
Oh, but anyway, you know, it's and I've said this a lot of times. The sole reason, you know, yeah, I used to live stream about 4 times a week, but we've had certain issues within the family. So this is like only me, apart from the baking live. This is only the first time I've actually gone live. So, you know, so yeah, you know, I have Vanessa and I'm of this philosophy. If you don't like me, then all's well and good. You know what I mean? Don't watch. You know, I'm not sort of forcing you to watch me. But yeah, you know what I mean. I same as I've said over and over again. Throughout this whole situation, the pandemic and everything, this is my only way of interacting with my friends, etc. You know, my YouTube family. You know, so yeah, for some, you know, it's all relative, really, if you know what I mean. I just do it because I enjoy it. I like talking to, you know, I have made some good friends on YouTube. You know what I mean? And I like the interaction with such people. So yeah, you know what I mean? You know, we've each got his own individual niches, if you know what I mean. Mine is baking. Chris's or Chris Peaksy is this droning, you know what I mean? You know, we've each got his own individual.
I think I think those are drones so tempting.
But yeah, you know what I mean. How can I put it? I appreciate every single person that comes into my live stream, because I know that there's somewhere else they could be. You know what I mean? And I'm so appreciative of the fact that you chose to come to my live stream, if that makes sense. So yeah, you know what I mean. We hadn't.
Hey. Want to do that beforehand?
You know, it's one of these things where, you know, I don't put no airs and graces on. I say it as it is, you know, and you know, take me as you find me. You know, where the door is, don't let it catch on us as you leave, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Oh, I think that was Coffee Mornings, Vanessa. She says, your channel is such a delight to watch. I first found you when I came in alive at a very...
Who sent a piss on Messenger?
Not me.
Many things get.
I am loving the concept of live streams these days. It's the future. But it's...
I've noticed that when you do a lot of live streams, you tend to lose supporters as well.
Yeah. But it's like this, you know what I mean? I'm not a beauty diva. I'm not, you know, I'm not a scrapper. Like a good round the coffee table chat where you solve the world's problems. Exactly. You know what I mean? You know, and we have had some brilliant laughs. I think Amjad will agree. That particular Thursday night, one of the best live streams ever. And it all started over a scam phone call. You know what I mean? I have... No, they don't bother now. We don't get none now. I'm taking a biscuit for a walk with a pot of tea. You can come take our biscuit if you like. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's that particular Thursday night.
Did you read that one out for?
I don't know, you got me right up so you could be a scrapper. Well, it's a scappet. But you know what I mean. You know, you've got like your scrapping community, you've got your van life community. Yeah, it were honestly, Amjad, we've not had one like that since, and it were basically everybody were absolutely peeing themselves. And basically it all started, yeah, Mavis. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, it all started over, we got a scam phone call and Chris pretended he were blowing a blow up door. I am just a simple math teaching, living life. I cut the triangle for a campaign leather tripod. Ooh. I am a lady. How are you?
Hello, my lady.
But yeah, everybody, you know, I got several messages after that night saying we've had the most amazing time. We've never stopped laughing in throughout the whole 2 hours. We never stopped laughing, and it was one of the best live streams ever. No drama, no, you know, pettiness or anything. Just good fun, and that's what it's all about. You know, good, honest, laughing, you know, joking, you know. Yeah. It says, waking that Thursday live stream, I speeded up. Jeanette's laughing on my phone. She called it the laughing hyena. Well, that's what I sounded like. I couldn't really call it laughing banshee, could I? But yeah. He says you can drop off a lemon drizzle, you can see to biscuit yourself. Oh God. We'll never hear last of that one. And for you that didn't know, Chris appeared on BBC last Sunday. well, he has put it on his YouTube channel actually. So yeah, for them that actually missed it. Yeah, and somebody made me get up solely to watch it.
You gotta watch it. I didn't think I was going to be on it, though, did I, with that email?
But yeah, because Chris was saying on the what live stream were it? I don't know. Anyway, we were saying, no, I don't think I'm going to be on it because he got an email saying, you know, you're not forced to be on it. And I says they've probably sent everybody that same email. You know what I mean? But yes, if you haven't seen it, Vanessa, it's on Chris's channel. It were on TV last Sunday, 10:30. Well, not seen it. Yeah, it's on Chris's channel, Wakey.
Or just watch it on Cattle. On BBC One.
Yeah, it were on BBC One.
No, but what's Marvin first?
Oh, that guy's been given 22 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is on Chris's channel. He did upload it.
Only the bit that not the whole program.
Not the whole thing, but it were only about 10 minutes long anyway. And yeah.
Thank you. Not helpful, but thank you. Oh, I didn't see whether we're in credits or not.
He says I don't watch BBC because I don't pay license. Well, anyway, it's on Chris's channel. If you do want to watch it, you know, and he's sat there in cinema, legs.
We'll be bowing kissing your ring soon. I don't wear a ring.
With his legs sprawled out with a box of popcorn at the side of him, and oh dear.
Oh.
Anyway, it's on Chris's channel. So are you going to put link in? Yeah. But yeah, it were more or less to do with Father's Day, because obviously it was Father's Day that day, and it was all combined to coincide with Father's Day. And you know, these two particular families, the man stayed at home and the woman went out to work, and basically you know, they were after they'd watched this film, they went outside and talked about the film and blah de blah de blah. Anyway, so yeah, you know, but hey ho.
Yeah.
What it were, my lady, I'll tell her. Basically, the Kate Botley that you know did the you know, her in yellow spotted dress, she couldn't get anybody to go on it. So basically, Chris is a member of quite a few Sheffield groups, and basically she put somebody put a thing, you know, would you be interested in blah blah blah, and yeah, Chris messaged them and said, yeah, I'd be interested. Can you watch TV with just a TV and antennae, or must you buy a decryption device first?
No, I was not on the license right away.
It's different in America, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course, that's in America, isn't it?
But anyway, I wouldn't know about that in America, Vanessa. Oh, that's my lady.
I know the lady.
I got my cousins from Manchester staying for the night. They're downstairs, but me and Imran are upstairs. Hiya, Imran, by the way.
Hello, Mr. IP.
But you see, that were basically what this BBC programme were all about. And this were going back to the 70s. And in the 70s, it were very unheard of for the man to stay at home and the wife to be the breadwinner.
Yeah.
Built into the TV, Vanessa Kitty over here. Thank you for answering that, Wakey. Oh, yeah. Well, we same really. I mean, because we've got like Sky TV, but yeah, that was sort of in the 70s. Basically, it were the woman stayed at home, look after the house, look after the kids, etc., while the man went out to work. But this film was made specifically because it was unheard of in the 70s for the men to stay at home and the women to be the breadwinner. So basically, that's what they did. They had to watch this black and white film first, and then basically they went outside to discuss it. Yeah. Bro says, yeah, I was born 73. All men were at work. Can't think of any of my mates' mums who were breadwinners. But that's sort of where the topic is. It was so unheard of for, you know, the woman to be the breadwinner and the man to stay at home with the kids. I went into military for a job and home. I was being told to leave after. Oh, but you know what I mean? I think nowadays it's seen as an equal partnership, and you know, like one of the blokes that stayed at home, his wife were a dentist. Now, the job that he got didn't pay as much as what hers did. So basically, that's why he decided to stay at home, because she earned more than what he did. So, so yeah, you know what I mean. But it's it's like this. I mean, me and Chris are both the same. You know, we're an equal partnership.
Yeah,
we are trying. We're trying the drive-in at Eastern States at West Springfield, Massachusetts, week after next. Ooh, it's a drive-in movie. Ooh.
We got one of them in. We
Yeah.
got what they call a silent movie. A drive-in silent movie. But basically, all that is you put the headphones in.
Yeah, well, you can do that at home, can't you? But yeah, you know, it's like this. You know, I look at it. This concept, the concept of it has changed over the years, and I think that's what they were trying to say. That, you know, nowadays, you know, the concept of the wife staying at home and the man going out to work, it's changed over the years. So, so basically, you know, and I think that's what it were trying to portray in this film. So if you can hear that rattling, it's
movie's on telly.
Imran and my other brother are going to the cinema tomorrow night to see Fast and Furious 9. I was going to go with them. I was like, nah, I am chilling at the Jeanette and Pixie show tomorrow night.
Hey, I'm glad you'll be mad at me if I cancel it.
Make sure you get there before Homer and Bart.
Some people will never know what
Your couple relationship is. Yeah. But it's like this. I mean, Chris is my second husband, and like, I don't like to compare the two, but you know, it's totally different to my first husband, who were physically abusive, who were mentally abusive, and Chris he hates the thought of a man hitting a woman. And you know what I mean? He absolutely detests, and you know, when he says, "Oh, I better never run into him," you know, blah blah blah, and if I do, you know, because that, you know, and that's the difference in Chris. He'd never raise his hand to a woman. You know what I mean? And you know, and I'll tell you the truth now. Not long after we got together, I went upstairs and I sat on bed, absolutely crying my eyes out. And Chris come up and he says, "What have I done something to upset you? Have I said something to upset you?" I says, "No." I says, "I just cannot believe the difference in you and my ex, and what have I done to deserve somebody like you that treats me, you know, you know, I couldn't, you know, and sort of when you mentally abused, they ingrain it into you that you'll never be good enough." And that's sort of, you know, the way I were feeling and the way my mind were sort of, you know, do I deserve it?
Yeah, baby.
But you know what I mean? But I will say one thing. It's made me a stronger person.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't mess with
You know, and we celebrated his 18th wedding anniversary on Monday, just gone the 21st. So, you know, we must be doing something right. We've been together 20 years in December. So, yeah, I'm married 18. So, you know, we must be doing something right. But so yeah, you know, when you've sort of gone from a tumultuous marriage, you know, with physical and mental abuse, somebody that, you know, that worships you, you know. Oh, that were a good one. Which more than likely always is.
and then you're walking out going,
Wake his put sneaky pixie.
no, we don't wake
Hey, oh, this is a good one and all. I've baked them 2 lots of cookies this afternoon. So it swings and roundabout.
Thank you, bro.
Oh dear. You know, you'll be good to me and I'll be good to you. But yeah.
Walk it down, you were bloody wrong, that woman.
Well, it's not very often I am wrong, so there you go. Oh. I've been on my own too long now to get in a relationship. Yeah, my lady's looking for a what is it? Friends with benefits. Sorry, my lady. Yeah, she wants the friends with benefits. Oh dear. I know. No. Well, me and my lady. Kate, I said that lady for 4 years and we're single and one day boom. Well, this is it. You never know when it sneaks up on you.
Thank you very much.
GD White. Hello, GD White, whoever you are. Oh, it was last Monday. It was 21st as anniversary. Mama Jeanette, I wish you many, many. Oh. But Kate's. Can you do lemon drizzle? I'll be right over. No. I've been baking all afternoon. But, oh dear. So, yeah, I mean, it were 21st as anniversary. So, oh, Vanessa's craving plum pudding. Well, I tell you what, I was looking through my recipes for the white chocolate chip cookie thing, and I come across this, and it's old school retro sprinkled tray bake. It's basically just a sponge with icing on top and then covered in sprinkles. I might make that tomorrow for a pudding. So yeah, it were. I don't mind going to dinner and outings as a friend. But isn't it funny, Kay? And you know how much better it makes you feel when you've had all your hair done and you look $1 million. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I mean, I've got like a whole drawer full, nearly, chocolate chips. So I said to Chris, I haven't made them in quite a while, so oh, she's getting better, is she, Amjad? That's good. Steve's on the mend as well. I thought I'd this week on the baking live stream we're doing, somebody's got 2 copies. I can just about put it in the ponytail now.
Would anybody like a cookie? I'll tell you what they taste like.
You've already had a bite out of one.
I know. That one, look.
Yeah. Got a bit missing.
Not do it.
Yeah, because it's on there, look.
There you go. Nom, nom, nom.
So yeah, basically all that is, it's like a sponge with like icing and then sprinkles on it. Simple. And I said to Chris, says it'll go look lovely with custard. Hey, look who's here. Dirt Rider.
Hello, Dirt. Brown's going for a coffee break and I've got your big telly. What's this funny again?
Oh. Okie dokie then, bro. Are you there?
Hello, Dirt, lad. Mute your microphone.
It says, wait, my dogs. I think that means it's
Sit.
comments or anything now. Huh?
There you go.
I can't.
Hi, Jeanette and everyone.
Hiya, Dirt Rider.
Hello.
Hi, Pixie.
Hello. Hello, lad.
How are you doing, boyfriend?
No, I'm waiting for you to. I'm waiting for Pixie to kill over, my wife to kill over, and then guess what? Hubba hubba. You know that?
Well, there's one thing. I'll probably keel over before he does. He's 10 years younger than me.
Oh, Jeanette, you're always so funny. I always die laughing. You make me laugh. That's great.
Yeah, you're. Dirt Rider. JD White says hello, Dirt Rider.
I can't see the chat, so I'm on my
Kate
phone.
says, hi,
So.
Dirt Rider. Amjad says hi, Dirt Rider. I thought I'd relay these comments to you. But yeah.
Me and Jeanette pick on each other all the time. There ain't nothing wrong with it. We get a laugh.
It's all just banter, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I got it.
But it is true, Jeanette. It's true, Jeanette.
It is.
Can you figure out how to get rid of Pixie some way, maybe? I might have to get rid of my wife.
Make me wonder why she's baked these cookies.
I've baked him some cookies this afternoon. He says it's just bread.
Oh, you guys are too
so
funny.
that's why she baked me some cookies this afternoon. Oh dear. So
But how
know
you
what?
been doing, Jeanette?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
How's Pixie doing?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, good.
So
Has he been staying out of trouble or not?
yeah, just about.
Don't worry, my wife gives me trouble all the time. That's my middle name is Trouble.
Yeah. Oh well. He if he gets into trouble, he gets himself out on it because I ain't bailing him out of jail.
I knew what you was gonna say. That is too funny.
You know, if you get that phone call and it says, Mrs. Pickering, we've arrested your husband, well, don't expect me coming and bailing him out.
Hey,
You do the crime, you do the time. That's my
and
philosophy.
you're probably going, hey, how much do I have to give you to keep him longer?
No, he's not too bad.
My wife would do that. She'd go, how much do I have to give you to keep him longer? I got money, honey.
Oh dear. But no. Oh, Wake is going, he says this nipping tit shop.
Right, stay a bit, wake it.
But yeah, you know, I'd never bring my bacon into disrepute by pouring some in any baked goods. Let me just make that clear.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not having people saying, "Oh well, she murdered her husband by slipping something into his cooking." You know what I mean? But,
Yep.
So, oh dear.
Let me see if I can work this without booting myself out. Chat. Comment. Hi, K8. What is that? Admit?
What?
Hey,
Well, hello. Hello.
Yeah, her husband's the YouTuber Easy Days. I don't know whether you've heard of him or not, but Kate's sort of just a watcher, if you know what I mean.
It's only she can have the bed all to herself.
Yeah. Well, put it this way, he snores like a trooper, and I don't sleep very well anyway. So as soon as he starts with his snoring, I either have to poke him, push him over, or you know, elbow him in ribs, or
My wife moves her foot on the bed. She kind of wiggles it, does the wiggle, and then it'll make me roll. And then sometimes she goes, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I go, what do you want? You're snoring. I go, no, I wasn't.
well, Chris snores
Jeanette,
like that.
do you do that, though? Do you do that, though?
No,
And go, I wasn't snoring.
Oh.
Or the nudge. Oh, yep, I've got the nudge, too.
If all else fails, I kick him. That is the last resort. You know, the last resort is a kick. But yeah. But I must admit, he had to put up for years with my snoring.
yeah.
Because I've got one of these CPAP machines now.
Oh, they want me to do that to do, Jeanette. They want me to do that too. And it's like, man, I cannot do it.
I tell you something. I've been amazing since I had mine. I can't sleep without it now, to be honest with you.
But how long did it take you to get used to it?
The very first CPAP machine I had were very noisy.
Yeah.
But it's amazing how,
I don't even hear it.
yeah, even Chris don't realise it's there. Because I've had a CPAP machine, I'd say about 7 and about 10 years at least.
Only time I know it's there is if the pipe's clear.
Jeanette, do you stop breathing in your sleep sometimes?
That is what sleep apnea is. That's
Yeah.
when I tell you, what I used to do was, one, it was snoring, and I snored really loud. But then I got as though I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be going, like I couldn't get my breath. But how they explained it to me, you've got like in your throat, you've got like a flap. Now, when you've got sleep apnea, the sleep apnea constricts your throat, and that's what causes you to snore and stop breathing in your sleep.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And it's like when you breathe in, this flap opens up, opens up, but because your throat is so constricted, it stays shut, and that's when you stop breathing. It is a really serious thing.
Did you have to do a sleep study test too before you could get that machine or not?
Very first time I got a CPAP machine, I had to stay in hospital overnight. But when we moved here, it's just like a watch.
Okay.
And then they put like one of them things on your finger, your heart rate and everything.
I got it.
Yeah. So then you take it back into the hospital, they take all the data off it. Now, when I first got diagnosed, it came back as I stopped breathing 32 times in an hour period.
That's in a nighttime?
And that's just in an hour. That's just
No
in an
way.
hour. That's just in a single hour. So, you see, I often have this conversation with people, and my best friend, her husband, was saying, and I kept saying, he's got to go to doctors, he's got to get diagnosed with sleep apnea, and he has got a CPAP machine now. She says it's the best thing he ever did. And it were only because it's a very serious thing.
Yes, it is.
If you're stopping from breathing, you're starving your brain of oxygen.
That's right, Jeanette. Yep.
So Bro says, I've been on the couch for the past 2 years and I'm a good boy. Just can't sleep in the same bed as anyone. But yeah, and I can't.
But why is guys so stubborn? That's like me. I'm so stubborn. I won't do it.
It's just the darn stubbornness of men.
And I need to go do it, but I'm so stubborn I won't.
But the thing is, you will reap the benefits if you're going to have it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You sleep better, you feel better, you're not getting up in the morning, feel like you've never had no sleep.
I know. I got the bags.
Yeah.
I never get no sleep.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you enough, Dirt Rider. Go and get it done. The machines have come on leaps and bounds nowadays. I've got an up to date machine. You don't even know it's there.
Okay.
Kate says, what are the main symptoms? It's basically snoring being the main one. Very loud.
Your spouse hears you stop breathing.
Yeah.
My wife hears me stop breathing.
Yeah. And I used to scare the hell out of Chris when I stopped breathing. Because it's like, obviously...
You wake up coughing then?
Yeah, exactly. And going...
I do it too.
Go and get it sorted. And that's an order.
I know I have to, Jeanette. I know.
Or I'll unpack Jeanette's bags.
says he's going to unpack your bags. If you
Pixie, you bad boy.
But it's like this. I mean, main symptom one is very loud snoring. And then another, same as Dirt Rider says, do you wake up gasping for breath, coughing, you know, and that is the second serious symptom. If you wake up.
But hey, this is no joke. I think I peed my pants just a little bit when I woke up too from that coffee. Is that about the same thing?
Well,
I'm coughing so hard.
I've never peed my pants through coughing, but hey ho. Thanks for admitting that. But yeah, you know.
But I'm not joking. I'm serious. From coughing and the gagging, it's like not a lot of urine, just a little bit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, same as I say, pipe work in a woman's different from a man, ain't it? If you know what I mean. Not to be facetious or anything. The plumbing work is different. Your nose bro says that's your age, dude.
That's probably it, Jeanette. That is probably true. I might need to get me some Depends, right?
Some adult diapers.
Yeah, old people diapers. You got that right.
But I can't tell people enough how dangerous it is. It can cause strokes. It can cause heart attacks. You know, not a lot of people know the facts about it. But sort of when I was diagnosed, I'm one of these that like to know the ins and outs of everything. If you understand what I'm saying. I like to know what I'm dealing with. You know, and that's how I found out about this flapping. It's basically when you sleep, your throat constricts. So it you know, it goes like that. So obviously, this flap in your throat isn't able to open and shut properly. And hence the reason why you stop breathing.
Uh-huh.
I'm laughing.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Joe says, I have done the same, Dirt Rider. That's why I tie a knot in it before I go to sleep. Oh, dear. But it is, you know, I mean, I'm glad we've had this conversation because it can be very serious, you know what I mean? You know, all laughing aside, it can be... Oh, dear.
Too funny.
Can be very serious. So, yeah, Kate says get it checked. My lady says to you know, bro, to stop bragging.
Where's everybody else? Somebody else come up here with us. Come on. We're having fun. Somebody else come up.
But, I mean, like my best friend's husband, he were adamant he weren't going to get it checked out. You know, we were, you know, a stubborn man as it goes. And I kept saying to her, you've got to get him to go to doctors. Because that's the first step. You go to doctors and you say, basically, when I got diagnosed, you fill a form out, and it say, do you find that you're nodding off? You know, you feel like you hadn't had any sleep when you wake up, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And I was ticking to them all. And basically, the doctor says, he says, I'm almost 100%. My lady says she's in bed with a thong on. Hey, oh, it's gone.
Uh-oh. I need to drop down. My phone's dying, Jeanette.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? It's...
I'm going...
We're back again, but it says device not connected. And I don't know. You know what I mean? It's we're back. Oh, we're back. sort of. I'm back. Dirt Rider's not back fully though. But yeah, you know, I'd urge anybody. I mean, same as I'm glad in the way Dirt Rider come on tonight. He needs it checking, you know, and anybody that's got them same symptoms, waking up, coughing. Well, Dirt Rider went, and I think he's trying to come back. He says he's here, but he's not.
Oh, Dirt Rider laughed so hard he's off to the toilet.
It says he's here, but he's not. If that makes. Well, I've added him again. It's just his microphone's muted.
Can you hear me,
So-
Jeanette?
Yeah, I can hear you. You were muted.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down in the chat because my phone's getting hot and I can't.
Yeah.
All this crap. My phone's a piece of junk. So,
Uh,
but hey, I love you, Jeanette. I love you, Pixie. You guys always have a fantastic time. Thank you for
Yeah,
making me
see you-
laugh, and
see you
everyone.
later. Hey, the Fonzie's back. Hiya, Jay. How are you?
Hey, who is Jane?
Yeah.
Shh, Jeanette, don't tell Pixie. Figure that system out. Figure the system out. I'll figure it out on my side. Okay.
See you later.
See you later, sweetheart. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later, pal.
Oh dear, it's a riot. Oh dear, but yeah, you know, it's I'm sticking now. You know, it is a serious thing. I mean, all laughing apart, I'm just going to refresh. Don't go anywhere. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. It's like sticking like something chronic. So, you know, stay where you are. I'm back again. I know I am Dirt Rider. I can't help it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. So go and get it checked out. And I'll be coming to make sure that you do. So yeah. Dirt Riders wanted me to poison Pixie.
I'll definitely unpacking a bags there, Dirt Rider.
But yeah. Private chat again.
Right. Private invite. Don't do it. Don't do what?
No, he says thanks for letting him up. That's Dirt Rider. But yeah, it is a very serious thing. Is sleep apnea. Best decision I ever made.
I'll have to tell another laughing video from this live feed Dirt Rider as well.
Thank you, Pixie, for the laugh.
All right, lad. Anytime.
Yeah, that's what. I got a box of rat poison on the lady. A lady. But it's, you know what I mean? It's that's what we're here for. We're here for a laugh. We don't want any drama. We don't want you know, my dad has sleep apnea. Yeah, it's best thing. Don't give her any. I was watching Joey Diaz talk about his sleep apnea. I suspect I also have it. But people don't talk about it often enough, bro. That's the thing. And it is a dangerous thing to have. You imagine if you stop. I stopped breathing 32 times in an hour period. Now you think over a night how many times that equates to if what is the remedy? It's a CPAP machine. I've got one. I've had it for about, I don't know, at least 10 years. It's basically, you have this mask. I've got one. It just goes over my nose. And basically, they do like full face sleep apnea masks. Now I've just got the nose one. And basically, the sleep apnea machine blows air through this mask. Yeah, it sounds typical of sleep apnea. And basically, I've just got the nasal one, and it's just like a rubber mask that fits over your nose. Now, you connect it to your machine, and when you fire it up, it blows air down your nose, which then keeps the airways unconstricted. It keeps the airways open. So when this flap, it's doing its normal thing. You know what I mean? So basically, it keeps the airways open. I haven't snored in years now. The only drawback I find from it is it gives me a very dry throat, because you imagine that it's blowing air down your nose and into your throat, so it makes you have a dry throat. But that's sort of, you know, that's sort of one of the downsides, let's just say. But the pros outweigh the cons. You don't snore. You don't wake up gasping for breath. So basically, that constant flow of air keeps your throat open, and basically, you know, it greatly improves the quality of your sleep. You know, before I got diagnosed, it was like you wake up as tired as you did when you went to bed. Okay. And that, yeah, are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all right, he's taking Biscuit for a walk. Not doing it now.
I've not got in yet.
Oh, a bag. A poo bag.
No, the...
Oh, he's honest.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd urge anybody that snores very loudly, wakes up like you're choking, and can't get your breath, you know, to go and get it checked out. All you've got to do is make an appointment with your GP, or, you know, in America, you know, your physician or whatever. But oh God, I can see another laughing hyena video coming, Amjad. but yeah, go to your doctors. Just say, I have trouble sleeping. I wake up like I feel like I'm drowning. I'm gasping for breath. We were talking about it. I was talking about it with a friend who's got sleep apnea. That basically they get you to fill this questionnaire in. You know, do you find yourself nodding off at inopportune moments? Do you feel more tired than before you went to bed? Blah blah blah. And if you tick all boxes, then they have no choice but to refer you to I forget who. Respiratory clinic. I have to go to. And basically, first, when about 10 years ago, I actually had to go into the hospital and got wired up to all these things, and you know, and that's how they knew, because they've got like a but it's like CCTV, and if you're in for a sleep study, pardon me, they monitor you like 24 hours. You're in there for 24 hours, and basically, while you're sleeping, they monitor you all the time, and that's how they come to the conclusion that I'd stop breathing 32 times in an hour. But yeah, I'd urge you, go and get it checked out. You will notice the difference immensely if you get a CPAP machine. You see, when I moved, because I'm originally from Nottinghamshire. Now that's where I had to go into hospital, and we've got all wired up like a, Anyway, when we moved to Sheffield, and because they transfer your records over to a new GP. I had to go through they just give you a watch nowadays. Now, my best friend's husband had to wear like a thing, like a jobbo. Similar sort of thing, but he did it at home. And basically, he was diagnosed with sleep apnea. But they do different size masks, bro. Honestly, they do small, like if you've got a tiny nose, medium large, extra large. But this is the thing. I mean, probably you could do it, go in, to get checked out, lady. But people don't, I mean, it's all right laughing and joking about it, but a lot of people don't know that because you're starving yourself of oxygen, it can cause strokes, it can cause heart attacks. And that's why I'm urging anybody and everybody that think that they've got sleep apnea to go and get it checked out, because it can be dangerous. It can affect your heart. It can, not a lot of people know about it. And it's as easy as going to your doctor saying, look, I had a word with one of my friends that suffers from sleep apnea. I've got all the classic symptoms of it. Could you check it out for me? You're not losing anything by sort of going to your doctor and saying, well, I think I've got sleep apnea, because it could save your life. I mean, I'd show you the machine, but it's upstairs, and you have to unplug it all. And all it is you plug your machine into a normal electrical socket. It's got a pipe on it, like, so you can turn over them whichever way you lie. You know what I mean? Oh, but yeah, I mean, the thing is, mine is set because there's like different levels of pressure that you need. Like when I first started out, I needed something like 14.5 pressure. Now, I had weight loss surgery as well to help me, and I'm now down to 9.5. So, you know, it's basically they set it to whatever pressure you personally need. So, so yeah, you know, I'd urge anybody that has got, you know, problems and get it checked out. You're not going to lose anything. Okie dokie then, Jay. Chris has just took them up for a, you know, do his business. But yeah, I've never looked back. And the thing is, you don't notice it. You get that used to it that you don't realise, you don't notice it. And same as Chris says, you don't know it's there. The advancement in the machines nowadays, I mean, the very first machine I ever had were really noisy. But yeah, you know, I think mine's a Philips. Hi, Kevin, how are you? So yeah, you know, I'd urge anybody that's having problems and get it checked out. So it's all right. We've had Dirt Rider on the panel, Kevin. You know, I mean, the added benefit for my lady is you ain't got nobody else to please, only yourself. So, you know, I mean, I still have problems sleeping because I'm a light sleeper, but the quality of the sleep, it's Mr. Einstein. No, it's just took the dog for his constitutional. He'll be back soon. But yeah, you know, just go and get it checked out. That's all I can say. I mean, you know, I don't like keep harping on about it, but the importance of getting it checked out is, you know, you will feel 100% better, believe you me. Are they both going? Oh, but yeah, it's you know, you don't. I don't even notice it's there. The only problem I have, same as I say, is the dryness in the throat, and it's a bugger when you've got a cold. You know, because obviously it's blowing air up your nose and down your throat. So if your nose is bunged up, you know what I mean? That's sort of when I have to up the pressure a little bit, because you can control the pressure. You know, under them circumstances, if you've got a cold, you can sort of tweak it a little bit and put it up to a bit more pressure if the need arises. And I do when I get a cold. But yeah, you know, it's something that I know about because, you know, I sort of don't go into anything with my eyes closed. I like to, you know, I like to research things. That's one of my, you know, my fallbacks is, you know, I do all my research. But yeah, you know, it's surprising what a difference it makes. You know, and basically, it has one of these like SD cards in, you know, the Philips one that I've got. You know what? Obviously, an SD card, and basically that records, you know, and like when I go to my appointment, I mean, I didn't go for one last year because for obvious reasons. But what I did is I sent the SD card off to the hospital. They sort of upload it onto their system. It does remind you of Darth Vader. I will say that much. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's got like an SD card in, and that records all your activities, let's say. I've never even heard of Osgood Schlatter syndrome, to be honest, bro.
Was not the note. Right.
But yeah, you know, it's you know, normally I go into hospital. Well, I go and see the respiratory. Go to the respiratory clinic like annually, and basically all they do is take the SD card out your machine, put it into a card reader thing, and then it downloads all the info. You know, have you had any episodes where you've stopped breathing, or you know? But you know, touch wood, since I've had my machine, no episodes of stopping breathing, whatever. But like here in Sheffield, in Yorkshire, basically you have to have a new machine. Well, you know, a new machine every 3 years, because they take yours in. I'm into masks. The lady says she's into masks. But yeah, every 3 years they give you a new machine, so they can take that one in and service it and do whatever they've got to do. No, I've not froze. But yeah, you know, and it's always a good thing to keep breathing, yeah. Yeah, it's good, Dad. I just need it cutting now.
Hold
Yeah, you can do. So yeah, but you know, it's just a small part of life, really. You know what I mean? And you know, you'd be surprised how many people do actually suffer with it. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised. But you know, it's the best thing I ever did. So just got to get Chris on one. Oh dear. Looks like Glastonbury's cancelled again. This is what makes me laugh, Kate. They're cancelling all these live events, yet supposedly, you know, he's been having
all these live events, yet Health Minister's having a Thursday.
And not social distancing.
Yeah.
You know, it's one rule for them.
Is
And
that thing that's put off for 200 miles?
no, I don't think so.
Or that's somebody else?
That was somebody else. It's all right, I'm just getting top up for me. But yeah, you know, sports days is cancelled because of social distancing and everything. Yet they can do as they please. Which pees me off. Where is Wakey? I'm waiting for my chocolate from the shop. Oh dear.
He brought it me on my way around with this the lady. I've already had it for you. It was very nice.
That way Wakey says he was sending me pictures, me going like that with my finger. At least we ain't going like that or like that. What is Kate's channel name? Kate. As you see it, it's basically, she's not a YouTuber as such. She's one that just watches, if you know what I mean. Her husband's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, this is what makes me so mad about it, Kate. They're all saying, yeah, Sports Day can take players, but parents aren't allowed because of social distancing, etc. Yet here he is, you know, having an affair with, or supposedly having an affair, and no social distancing. So yeah, Kate's more of a watcher than, but I did have this idea quite a while ago. Bro says, woof woof, Chris. About doing like I have sleep apnea. I've got several other health issues, blah blah blah. Like doing a segment like and having a guest. You know what I mean? Having a guest, living with, like, let's say I've got arthritis, living with arthritis and how it affects me on a daily basis. It went right up to 9 then, and all of a sudden it's dropped down to 5. It's typical Tory.
Yeah.
Is Nutlicker putting his lipstick on, Chris?
I'll tell you what colour it is.
But you know what I mean? It's like, let's open that door. I'm sweating like one. You know, I did. I'm surprised how light it is still. This is the thing. I mean, like, it was summer solstice on Monday. So for people that don't know, it's classed as the longest day. So the nights are starting to draw in. But Chris has took Biscuit for a walk about 11 o'clock at night, and oh dear. Where's my chocolate, Wakey? You have been a long time. Yeah, my lady wanted some chocolate, Wakey. So yeah, he's took several sort of sunset, you know, and it's still not sort of totally dark.
No.
But yeah, Hazy Day is Kate's.
Very good singer.
Yeah, it's
good.
musical. He writes his own songs. He plays guitar. He's doing a van up at the moment. Jack of all trades. You know what I mean? Could you put Hazy's link in for me? Yeah, he's in his bed now, Kate. Or on his bed, should I say? He's just been. Chris is just going to put his link in. Very good.
Well, let's Kate wants to find it.
Wakey says, "I'll give you chocolate. We'll wipe. It will be white though. You have trouble finding it. You'll have to bear with me, guys. I'm just searching. Going to search for it. Yeah.
Oh,
I've got it now. Yeah, I've got it now. Yeah.
A little salty. What's a little salty?
What is white chocolate? That is Kate's fella's channel. That's his link to his channel. So yeah. Sorry for the interruption. I was just sort of copying and pasting the link to his channel. Absolutely amazing. Sings, plays guitar. He actually has in the past has made guitars as well. Very talented. Is in the throes of doing like a Volkswagen van up at the moment. So She says, thanks, Jeanette, I can't do the link on my phone. But yeah, very, very good channel. And Coffers is pink, by the way.
Oh, fine off, Joe.
You have to keep him on his toes, like, you know.
Oh, kidding.
Oh dear. Just subbed. Oh. But yeah, that is, he does cover versions, he does write his own music, he plays his own music, makes guitars, makes all sorts. And at the moment, same as I say, is just doing his fan up. But yeah, very, very talented guy. But that's the reason why Kate has actually got a channel is, and you know, per se she don't, you know, it ain't got any content, but she's a genuine person, and you know, it's what they call in the business a watcher, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're not in the show business like
Yeah,
me.
business. But
I
he,
hope Tom Cruise still ain't got back to me. His country's just out ruined.
Tom Cruise.
Just
Just because you've been on BBC.
About 30 seconds after being there for 5 hours.
Oh dear. But yeah. I forgot what. Shop was weird. 10 Jaffas, £1 and 10p. 20 Jaffas, 160 with club card £1. My sister is the same, and I was until a few years ago. But this is it, you know. You've got. I mean, me and Kate are really good friends. You know what I mean? We've sort of got this, you know, special bond. You know what I mean? We've got a lot in common, so we've become really good friends. You know what I mean? And singer, songwriter, his music on Spotify, Amazon, and making his own. Yeah, he does. He does produce his own CDs. I'd say the 20 ones that are 160 and only cost you £1 with club card. Oh dear. But funny thing is, I stripped bed earlier on.
Yeah, she was stripping.
I stripped bed earlier on. Now, we've either got quilt covers that got them popper things on, or ones with buttons on. Now, 20 Jaffas for £1. Yeah, I'd guess that. I'd guess that as well. And look at the little. Let me just see if I can get it close enough to camera. Got like a little paper cut on the end of my finger, and that's just unbuttoning quilt cover. That's off a button, that is, and it's one of them that. It's only little, but it don't half it. And Chris says, do you know, he says, I'm going to have to put some coat you in bubble wrap. Never mind the full moon and half moon, I go straight to the total eclipse. Apparently, there's supposed to be one of them strawberry moons tonight and all. Chris. So please don't under a knife. I'm an accident waiting to happen me.
Well, you're not kidding.
Could be worse, Jeanette, could be my finger. I tell you, when I says to Chris, I says, you'll never believe it. I says, I've got like tiniest, like it's like a paper cut, and all I were doing, unbuttoning thing, taking quilt cover off to, you know, to change bedding. And I come down and I went to Chris. I says, I've got this like paper cut on end of my finger, but it's one of them that it's right on the tip of your finger, and it's littlest, you know, thing, but it don't half it because it's on the tip of my finger. And Chris says, What am I going to do with you? He says, it looks like I'm going to have to coat you from head to toe in bubble wrap. Not a glass of water flying over me laptop overnight. But luckily,
Hey, what DJ?
yuck to Jaffa Cakes. Hi, Ian. How are you? Hey. Got enough cuts and scratches with Nell getting too giddy. I don't even have to go near biscuit or anything. Oh. But yeah, wherever there's danger, you know what I mean? And I don't even have to, you know, I can cut my sen on slight changing quilt cover, Ian. And that we're on undoing a button on bottom of. Sorry, they don't do Marmite Jaffa's Cake. So yeah, I was stripping bed to change quilt cover, and all I did was unbutton it, and I don't know how it did, but I've got like littlest paper cut right on tip of my finger, and it's killing me.
No, go off tonight.
I don't know, Ian.
Well, a few in, haven't we?
Yeah, he says there's only 2 in now. But yeah, it's one of them things, Ian. But yeah, really painful, Kate, and it's littlest to cut, and it's like a paper cut right on tip of my finger. And they worse. She's taking a break at the moment, Ian. She left me a video message because she put a post up on Facebook saying she were, I think, till 6th of July. I think she were taking a fortnight off. I think 6th of July. I think she says she's coming back. She's not doing any YouTube videos. You know, she's staying off social media. How many likes have you had? I don't know until I shut it down. You see, there's Ian, there's Kate, there's you,
It's me.
Wakey, so that's 4, and it's only saying 3.
Believe it.
So I don't know.
I'm glad it's told it.
It's probably YouTube playing silly beggars.
Yeah, I'm just doing it.
Yeah, so
You know, 5.
yeah, there's
In the lead.
yeah, at least 5 or 6 people. Yeah, it's gone up to 3 now. I don't know. Oh dear. Ours is not to reason why. Yeah, but you see on mine, Wakey, because I don't show likes and dislikes, I don't actually know if I've had any dislikes until it, you know,
Is it Thursday, Friday today?
Friday.
Oh, the day's where we're out tomorrow. It's Friday
No, it's Saturday.
tomorrow.
But yeah. I don't know. I'm just debating what to do next.
What?
Juice.
What do? Oh, he's on a 7 like. Right, I'm off to finish it out to the video. I'm uploading.
And you too, Ian. Nice to see you in here.
See you later, Ian, Paul.
See you later. Kate says they've got fireworks going off. But, yeah, I'm going to say, funny thing is, they start going off about 12:30 here, Kate. I mean, who sets fireworks off at about 12:30 at night? See you later, Ian. Thanks for popping in.
See you, mate.
But, yeah, you know, and then sort of these, don't know, Kate. And then they sort of, because we see we've got several Sheffield groups on Facebook, and then take to Facebook saying, well, who's setting fireworks off at this time of night? But yeah, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
He's not even bothered by an air fryer.
No, he's not bothered at all. But But the thing is, you know, there's been a lot of speculation because you see, not far away, no idea. We have actually got a Chinese firework place just down the road. And what I was saying was, not too far away, there's a mosque. Now, I don't. Somebody says it's when they're celebrating a wedding or something, and it's sort of end at celebrations. I don't know. I mean, Amjad probably tell me more about it, but you know, apparently, if somebody's getting married, it's to celebrate the end of all the celebrations or not. I don't know how, you know, how true it is. I don't know. Dealers will be up and down on the scooters, hair dryers. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's the thing is, if you look in right places, you can get fireworks all year round. So, but you know, the thing is, where we situated, it's a big housing estate, and most of the people on here are young couples. Yeah, there's some elderly, but a lot of them have got young children. Yeah, okie dokie, Amjad, okie dokie. But yeah, it's you know, but these are just like people speculating, Amjad, that, you know, the mosque is too far away. I don't know. It's just speculation. What they're speculating, what it could be, what it couldn't be, or, you know, blah de blah. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know. And somebody says, "Oh, it's they let fireworks off when you know, somebody's got married or they're celebrating something, and it's sort of calling an end to the night. You know, celebrations is over." But Baker says, "I still got a dozen rockets for a video I had planned. Lockdown got in the way of." Oh dear. But to be honest with you, I mean, like when Callum were younger, I mean, he's never liked fireworks anyway. So bonfire night and whatever had never been a big thing in our house because Callum never liked fireworks. Probably because of noise, I don't know. But he's never been fond of fireworks. But the thing is, you imagine that little ones are in bed, and if they're getting woke up by all these bangs and whatever, you know, and kids being woke up and being petrified because there's all these bangs and whatever. You know what I mean? But, you know, with some nights, they've been going on till about 1 o'clock. I think they're not supposed to let them off after 11 o'clock. Could do with someone blowing it up at next full city. Oh, dear. But, yeah, I can never understand, you know, I don't know ins and outs and what and wherefores or, you know, but the thing is, and this is what gets me, is people speculate about it and what it can and can't be and all this, that and other, but they're not willing to do anything about it. Now, this is the thing. We have got a massive doctors, and it's less than 10 years old, and they're on about shutting it down and merging with another doctors. So, you know, they've got a petition up for that, and they've done a protest, etc. Yet, you know what I mean? If they were that bothered about it, they'd complain. well, they do complain, but on Facebook, chewing gums and whatever. You know what I mean? So there are a lot of neighbours that do fireworks in London near my house. But this is the thing, Amjad. We're not complaining about them actually letting fireworks off. It's the fact of the timing, at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Most people are in bed by then. And you know what I mean? Such as me. I mean, like recently, how warm the weather's been. So we've had the windows open in the bedroom. And that added to the mix, we having windows open, fireworks going off about 12, 1 o'clock. And I'm a light sleeper. So first, and that's it, I'm wide awake. Let alone all little kids and youngsters round this area. Lights. But the relevance of it is rather than taking to Facebook and complaining about it, bring it up with councillors, or same as Chris says, he's under the assumption that after 11 o'clock you're not supposed to let fireworks off. So I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't know.
Unless it's like bonfire night and that, but then I think it's on about 12 or 12, so anything after that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
What about them idiots that let fireworks off during the day? You can't freaking see them.
Yeah. We have actually had somebody letting fireworks off during the day.
Well,
same as Chris. Same as Chris says, when it's light, what's point is setting fireworks off? Because nobody, you don't get any effect from them during daytime. But hey ho.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, let's light a sparkler up. Oh, dear me.
Yeah, Callum's, never been a fireworks fan. I can remember when he were about 5, it sort of coincided at the weekend. It were like bonfire night, and in the week it was his birthday. So we sort of did. So the druggies know. We sort of did like a joint firework display, a firework and Callum's party. So, we had his party, and then in the evening we were letting fireworks off. Callum was that petrified, he wouldn't even go outside. We had to pick him up and let him watch him through the window with that, and he's always been saying he's never been a very big fireworks fan. No. So yeah.
That until we were later, when we were getting older, and then we kept on getting quieter as we call them rebounds.
Yeah.
And then it says, "Oh, that rubbish, that were it."
But yeah, that worked best. I think he were about 5, and he wouldn't even go out. We had told him up to the window so we could watch them at a safe distance, and Well, this is it. I mean, it's like everything else, Amjad. So long as you're practicing your religion, you don't. It's like, Christianity and everything else. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to church to practice Christianity. You know what I mean? And it's up to individual. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. It's up to each individual. You know what I mean. Best display I saw was after the Deep Purple concert at Nebworth in 1985. But my philosophy is it's got so commercialized over the years, you know, and nowadays it's all about the money. You know, it's like
Everything's money these
yeah,
days.
it's like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. You know what I mean? It's all about selling your products, you know. And I've often said to Chris, like, never ever buy me flowers like for my birthday and Mother's Day or whatever, because they only hike prices up when it gets to a certain time of year. And you know what? How long do they last? A week. You know what I mean? And I think that they're just too overpriced. We've got lavender growing out in garden. We've got like a picture that Chris posted on Facebook, you know, yellow flowers, purple flowers and everything out front, you know what I mean? And I says, there's more thought goes into just going outside and clipping a few flowers off and handing them to me than, you know, paying Asda prices or, you know, shop prices for a bunch of flowers. You know what I mean? And I just will not let him buy me flowers from a supermarket or anything. And it's like everything else. It's so commercialized, and it's same with Christmas when you think about it. You watch in a bit, once they've, you know, summer holidays is over, they'll start advertising Christmas stuff. You know what I mean? And that's what gets me so angry about it. It's so commercialized. You know what I mean? You know, and this is the thing that gets me. I mean, yeah, we're still in the pandemic, but hey ho. A lot of people have had to look to the government for handouts and can't afford to buy things that the kids want. You know, it's see you later, Amjad. Thanks for popping in.
See you, Dad.
Yeah, okie dokie. See you later, Amjad. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like that's what we're laughing at.
Hey, we've got a lot of flowers sprinkled behind us backyard and thanks to garden, or front garden.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's you know, a lot of people have had to rely on the government, you know, universal credits and whatever, and they putting up ads for, you know, all latest technology, latest phones, etc. The kid sees that and they'll say, Mum, can I have this? Mum, can I have that? And more often than not, mums and dads can't afford it. You know what I mean? And this is what gets me so angry. You know, this is the thing. I mean, when I were a kid, I mean, my mum and dad bought me like a scooter, not an electric scooter, a normal scooter. And, you know, okie dokie then. Tell Imran good night from me and Chris, Amjad.
Yeah, bye, Mr. IP.
Mr. IP. But, you know, I had this scooter and it weren't nothing special. It was just like a metal scooter with like things coming out to handle. We thought it were peas knees and we thought we'd got best Christmas present in world. You know what I mean? And nowadays folks would look at it and think, what the heck's that? It's only a bit of tin. You know what I mean? But we thought it were peas knees. And this is what I'm saying about coming from humble backgrounds. You don't expect too much. And that's it. Yeah, love you too. Bye.
Bye.
You know, this is what I'm saying about coming from humble background. We know what it's like to struggle. You know, and not have a deal of money. And, you know, we've always sort of drilled that into Callum, you know, just because this latest phone out or this latest laptop out or this, that and other, a lot of people can't afford to do that, and that's exactly why they advertise. Wakey said I had a pogo stick that had those tassels, spent hours going nowhere. But yeah, all it were a tin like scooter with tassels coming out of handles. Me and my sister both got the same thing. We thought it were the bee's knees. And this is what I'm saying about it being commercialised. In them days, you know, such simple things like a scooter with tassels coming out to handle, we thought it were brill. You know what I mean? And now all kids want nowadays is latest laptops, latest iPhones, latest Xbox, PS5 or whatever it is that's out now. You know what I mean? And then think they're bad done to if you can't afford to buy them. You know what I mean? And it you know. Baker says 2 bits of metal tubing with a big spring. Well, basically, all these scooters were you know, a metal tube with a brass plate on it or metal plate on it, and that were it. And one wheel at front and 2 wheels at back, and we thought it were bee's knees. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying about, you know, we led a simple life. We didn't, you know, growing up, we didn't have a bathroom, we didn't have running hot water, we didn't have, you know, we had to have a bath in front of the fire in a tin bath, you know what I mean? And coming from that sort of background, it makes you humble. It means one of them, yeah, I know what it means. Hoop and a stick, yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean? And this is why, you know, I don't put no airs and graces on. You know, I am who I am, and I'll always be who I am. You know, I don't dress all posh and, you know, cake my face with, you know, makeup and everything. You know, not that, you know, I don't disagree with people wearing makeup. It's just not me. If that makes sense. You know, and I look at it this way, you know, a Bobby Arrow. You know, life's too short, you know, and if recent events has taught us anything, you know, live each day as if it's your last, because you don't know what's right corner. Marbles and tiddlywinks. Hopscotch.
Pumpkins.
Yeah, I can remember playing hopscotch with a pep. Hey, that's one thing I never had. Wakey nits. I didn't have no nits, but yeah, you know, chalk squares on pavement, either a pebble or a bit of brick or something.
The bloody cancer, the bloody band, bloody pumpkins, didn't they?
Yeah.
You might get someone to derive. Jesus Christ.
Well, this is it. You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying about living a simple life. You know, Wake says he never had them either. But, you know, from going, you know, toilet were up yard, you had to go, you know, before you went to bed, and then you got like goes under bed if you got caught short in middle at night. No running hot water whatsoever. Tin bath in front of fire, and it used to take your mum and dad ages to boil water up to, you know, so you could have a bath. And this is what I'm saying, you know what I mean? If kids today had that sort of upbringing, then they'd realise, you know, the importance, not material things. Was a monthly thing at school when Nitty Nora, the school nurse, grabbed your head. Yeah, we used to.
I had that.
Yeah.
Ruler on back at hand if you're a bad lad. What short rubber flying at your head.
Yeah. Knit nurse, as we used to call her. Yeah, knit nurse.
I took them out.
So yeah, you know, we didn't know her name. We just used to say, "Oh, knit nurse is coming today." Knit nurse is due to come to school today. But
You remember when you had like 16 on job?
oh yeah, that was TB.
TV.
Yeah,
Well, they were getting in front of me. I was second in front of me. She was like roaring her eyes out. I go, what are you doing?
yeah. Well, that weren't actually the jab. That were a test to see whether or not, you know, if it stayed up, you were immune. If it went, you're not immune. So if it went down, you had jab. If it stayed up, you didn't have to have it. But yeah, you know, life was so much simpler then. You know what I mean?
No, this is like offended.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, guys, it's just gone 11 o'clock. I'm going to say bye. Tim. Chris will be going live tomorrow evening with the Chris and Jeanette, Pixie and Jeanette show. So same time, 4 o'clock. I'm looking at thing. It's got 9 o'clock. So look out for Chris going live tomorrow night, and I'll see you whenever. Probably Tuesday by now. So I'll see you all.
Oh, the lady called nurse.
Yeah.
Night, nurse.
Yeah, knit nurse is coming today. So bye everyone, and thanks for coming in, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'll see. Yeah, I know. So I'll see you whenever. I think it'll probably be Tuesday night. I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe home in time for it. So see you all later, guys. Bye.